Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams. And today we are having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Darth Maul and Sith Speeder. Had this, well, not really on pre-order, it's just an order, really, a few days after the San Diego Comic-Con, and it came rolling in very quickly. I really like the speediness of the shipping on this. So let's have a look here. We have that old episode 1 packaging with the red and black with the Darth Maul face on it that we all remember standing in line at midnight at Toys R Us and various other locations to get our first grab at the merchandise coming out for that film. And this one is no exception. We've got the top of the box here, Star Wars Episode 1 Darth Maul Sith Speeder. There you can see that huge window with all of his accessories, and Darth Maul on the Sith Speeder there. Star Wars Episode 1 Darth Maul Sith Speeder. Warning, choking hazard, don't put Darth Maul in your mouth. He probably tastes bad. 25th anniversary Episode 1 logo right there, Hasbro logo. On the sides here, we've got Darth Maul Sith Speeder, a little bit of information on that. And Episode 1 logo on the side here, basically the same thing. On the back, we have Star Wars Black Series, Darth Maul Sith Speeder. A little blurb about that, and there's a picture of him on the Sith Speeder. Down here on the bottom, we have a barcode. We have some legal jargon there. Disney, Hasbro, and then on the bottom here, we've got Darth Maul Sith Speeder. Star Wars episode. That's so hard to say. Darth Maul Sith Speeder. And all of that good stuff. So let's get him out of the box. Let's get him onto the pedestal, and we'll have a look. Okay, here we have Darth Maul and the Sith Speeder on the pedestal. Let's have a look at the accessories. First and foremost, we have his double-bladed lightsaber. This looks like a new sculpt on the hilts here. These do look decidedly different than they used to. Let's get those focused in there. It's wanting to focus on the Sith Speeder. Yeah, we've got the more of a gunmetal sort of silver on these. Got the red buttons paint apped on there. I will say this, the peg, I do like the peg on the graphic novel Darth Maul, but this one does fit in. The original one, the original Darth Maul release, my saber would not. I think I ended up having to glue it together to keep it together because it would just fall apart. But this one fits really tight. The peg fits in there nicely. Now the one on the comic book or the novelization version has sort of a D peg, how it fits into the slot. But this one does fit on there very nicely. You have that newer style blade on there, the translucent, sort of a reddish orange on there. Not so much red, but reddish orange, which is pretty accurate to how it was in the film. Very nice, very nicely done. And then that comes apart, how it came apart in the package, and it goes together, and it does fit very tightly, but not too tight that you can't pull it apart. So we have that, and then we have his Sith binoculars right here. These pretty much look like they're a reuse of the original. I don't think these are a new sculpt. They're very, very soft, rubbery. We've got the red and black buttons on there, paint apped on, and the rest of it is a very shiny silver. I think it's the same silver. It might be the same silver. Yeah, I think it is, like a gunmetal silver on there. And then here we have the probe droid on a hover stand, clear acrylic hover stand, and this looks really, really good. Nothing super detailed about it, and that it is on a pivot on that on the top of that stand. It is exactly what it is supposed to be. It's black, it's menacing, it very well done, very well done. So yeah, probe droid. The antenna is very soft and rubbery, so you don't have to worry about that snapping off. And then that comes on an acrylic, clear acrylic base there. And then here we have the Sith speeder that still had a little bit of rubber bands hanging around on it. I thought I got all those off, but I did not. There was a lot of rubber bands holding this thing onto the tray inside of that thing. It was a little bit of a chore getting that out. Well, I'll get that off later. It's on there. We won't pay too much attention to it, but this is nice. This is really, really nice. They did a good job with this. We've got that sort of orangish colored seat on there. We've got the tans and the light tan beige color on there, and it is also on a clear acrylic stand that has a pivot on it. We've got the display right there that you can see. Lots of paint apps on there with the little computer display. Black paint apps on the handles, which are articulated. They are on a swivel right there, or a hinge rather. Really nicely done. This just looks really good, and it's a nice solid piece. It doesn't feel cheap. They did a fantastic job on this. You got foot pegs down there on the foot pedals, so you can put him on there and have him sitting on there. Pretty nice. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm really digging this so far. This is probably one of the best Black Series figures I think I've seen in a while. But this is the telltale part. We have Darth Maul right here, ladies and gentlemen, and he stands at approximately between 5 3/4 and 6 inches tall, which is that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. New face sculpt. New face sculpt looks really, really good. Oh yeah, this is nice. Very, very good face print on here. I think they did an excellent job. Does he have the earring? No, I don't think they put the earring in there. But I think this is an all new sculpt for Darth Maul. First off, let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Soft goods, outer robe, soft goods, inner lower robe, not the upper robe. It is a soft rubbery plastic, but we have soft goods on the bottom part of that robe, and then soft goods on the outer robe. It does have the hood here that you can pull up, and it lays really nicely. It actually lays really, really nicely on there. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this so far. And when you pull it down, it does lay. You can kind of tuck it back there behind, and it does lay down there very nicely. He's got his little communicator wrist thing there, which is a separate piece. You can pull that off. It's got a little notch there. Really well done. You know, black, and black is what we're looking at here. But it's a very good representation, and it doesn't have that bowed leg thing that the original one did. You can stand him up quite straight if you so wish to do that. Looking at articulation with this, there is a neck with a ball going into the upper torso with I'm assuming a dumbbell going into the head there up through the neck. Giving us full rotation on the head. Not bad down, and okay on the up, not a whole lot on there. Nice tilt there on the head. On the arms, we have, I can't tell. Yeah, we've got a butterfly joint in there. Yeah, right in there, as you can see. We've got a butterfly joint on there. It gives us full rotation of the arm outside of the cloth robe. Arms up to there into the T formation. Unfortunately, here is where we're getting into the classic Star Wars articulation with Black Series, which is we have a single elbow with a swivel. We don't have a double elbow, but they do give you a little bit more give on that, so it goes all the way to there on the arm, and then down to the glove, where we do have a gauntlet swivel on there too, so that's nice. A little bit of extra on that. With the ab crunch area, there is none, but we do have a ball joint at the waist with some hula hoop action for a little bit of ab crunch. On the legs, legs out to there, full split on the legs, and then we do have a thigh swivel and a single knee, but it does go back really far, with a swivel on there. And then do we have a boot swivel? We have a boot swivel as well, and then detents on the feet and a forward rocker. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this. Let's get his saber in his hand. Let's see how well that pops in. That pops in very nicely. Get his arms. See, this is where the double elbow really would shine, and we're not gonna get that, so I'll just leave that out of his other hand, because that's gonna be a chore trying to get that into his hand. There we go. It does bow a little bit, but not too much. So far so good. I really like this. Let's get him off the pedestal. We'll line him up with some other characters and we'll see how he scales up. Okay, here he is with the Metacom Mafex Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Series Knight's Blade, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Retro Carded Destro, and the DC Universe Classics Mad Love Joker. And here he is with the original release Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Darth Maul with a custom robe from GPS Lot on eBay. All in all, I'm super happy with this. I think they did a really great job. I think the Sith speeder looks great. I think this new Darth Maul sculpt, this Darth Maul sculpt is one of the best Black Series sculpts I have seen come out of Hasbro in a long time. This is, to me, this is the ultimate Black Series Darth Maul. If you haven't picked this up and it's still available, I would highly recommend it. If you already have it, you know what I'm talking about. This is a great sculpt. My only complaint is I wish it had double knees. I wish it had double elbows. I wish it was more like the G.I. Joe and the Marvel Legends. But that being said, I'm going to give this, I'm being kind, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I would give it a 10 out of 10 had it had the like I said, the double knees and double elbows, but this is fantastic. The saber looks good, the probe droid looks good, everything about this looks good, and it all works and it all fits together and it's not clunky. Hasbro, well done. This is one of the best Black Series things I've seen in a long time, and I'm thoroughly pleased with it. This makes me even more overly excited about the Duel of the Fates 3-pack from the exclusive from GameStop coming out. I have hopeful thoughts about that too. So yeah, 9 out of 10 for me on this. And that will do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time, and until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.